What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about how to tell the difference between if a guy actually likes you or if he's being friendly, he's being the nice guy, right? Maybe the charity invite, he's the pity party. He's doing it because he feels bad for you, maybe, right? But of course, hey, I know how it is. When I was younger, I didn't know how to tell the difference between if someone actually is interested in you or if they actually like you. And of course, when you don't know that, you don't know how to act. You don't know how to react. You don't know what to do next. Because of course, if someone likes you, you're going to act differently than if someone is just being your friend. But of course, I got your back. I got 5 things in this video that I think are going to make it very easy to tell if someone likes you or not. And jumping right into number 1, I'm going to say is eagerness. How to tell if a guy likes you or if he's just being nice. You have to look at his eagerness level. He's not going to be eager to please you if he's just being nice. Now think about it. No one says, I'm gonna try real hard to be nice to her, unless you've been a bitch to her, or the guy's been a bitch to her and he has to actually be nicer, okay? Or his boss came up to him and said, hey, stop being an asshole. A guy's not going to go out of his way to a great degree to just try to be nice to you as if he would if he liked you. Now, if he does, I would say a guy who goes that far to just be nice to someone is doing it more for the charity invite, the charity act, right? He's doing it because he might feel bad for you. So think of it like this, right? Let's say you're all going to get drinks after work. He's either going to ask you in one or two ways, kind of, right? Of course, there's a bunch of gray area, but it's either going to be something really nice and sweet, like the nice guy way, such as, hey, a bunch of us are getting drinks after work. Do you want to go? Or you can come if you want, something like that. There's nothing there, okay, right? There's no substance there. You can't tell just because he invited you doesn't mean shit. You can tell right there it's pretty friendly. He's talking about a bunch of you. He's giving you this little invite. It's not playful. It has no substance to it. However, if he says something like, he comes up to you in some manner, laughing, nudging you jokingly or whatever, and he says, please, for the love of God, say you're going to, get drinks with us after work. You're actually the only person I can stand here. Or he says, please go. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be stuck with these guys. Like he says something where it's like you two versus everybody else, right? And you can tell that's flirting. You can tell he's actually interested in you because you wouldn't say those things otherwise. You have to think about it. He's eager to please you, which actually goes on to my second thing, which is seeking validation. A guy's not really going to try in any way or shape or form to seek validation or to try to get validation from you if he's being nice to you. In fact, I would say it's the opposite. I would say the guy probably feels bad for you if he's just your friend. I wouldn't say friend, but he's just trying to be nice to you. We're saying this is your crush that you're not friends with, okay? He's actually going to say these things and not worry about the approval or your approval because he feels like I'm the one doing the deed. You need to feel good that I'm doing this, right? Whereas if he likes you, he is going to try to seek some type of validation because he wants to know where he stands in your eyes, right? That's how we feel. That's how men feel when it's with some woman that we like. We want to know where we stand because we closely relate our ego and our confidence to how a woman feels about us, okay? Again, because the job of every organism, I say it all the time, is to survive and replicate. So when a girl doesn't like a guy, he feels like shit. What's my worth? It's sad, but it's true. We're like dogs, right? If our leader doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, if our leader doesn't love us, we're like crap. But yeah, you have to watch how a guy is trying to get the information from you. Like if he's seeking validation, it's very obvious. If he's trying to be your friend, well then that's very obvious too. But guys won't go out of their way to be nice just to seek validation. It doesn't make sense. Now, the third thing I would say is escalation. There's no point in escalating a conversation or escalating touch or escalating anything if it's just a friendly manner. There's no reason to. A guy has no reason to try to break down barriers. And that's what I mean with escalation. It could be touching, it could be making you laugh, it could be proximity, like you guys getting closer, anything along those lines. It doesn't matter if you're just friends. However, if he likes you and he's flirting with you, he's going to try to break down those barriers. He's going to try to escalate some way because, again, he wants to know where he stands with you. There's no point in doing it if you're just friends. He wants to know if you like him. He wants to know if he's making any leeway. He wants to know if you can send back the signals and so on. There's no reason to do that if he just likes you as a friend. The fourth thing I would say is pretty common. You hear it a lot, and it's sexual jokes and sexual nature. And again, just breaking down more barriers. A guy's not going to be sexual with a woman or make sexual jokes unless he's interested in you. That's kind of sends the wrong signal. Now again, if he's trying to get in your pants and he's not interested in you, he will send those signs. He will make maybe a sexual gesture. But again, and I would say that's flirting, but you have to watch out if he actually likes you and he's interested in you, or he finds you just sexually attractive. There is a difference. Now, number 5, I would say, is you actually have to step back and look at the bigger picture. Okay, you don't live so much in the moment and think about the conversations between you two. Actually, step back and see if he's does he treat other women the same way? Is he just a natural flirt? Do I even find myself worthy of flirting? A lot of girls sadly don't think that. And if you don't think that, then I'm going to say, or if you don't think you're worthy, then I'm going to say he probably doesn't either, okay? So actually step back and think, do I flirt back? Am I a good flirt? Can I flirt with him? Can I keep up at that level? All these kind of things are very important, but women don't pay attention to them. Women do not pay attention to these things. So with that being said, there you guys go. There's 5 things. I think if you listen to, or if you do and pay attention to these 5 things, it's pretty obvious if a guy likes you or not, or he's trying to flirt. Because again, he doesn't go out of his way. He doesn't make a lot of effort if he's just trying to be your friend. But with that being said, I love you guys. Peace.